Good morning everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Happy Factorio. This is episode 49 and we are kinda going towards the end of the game. So let's take a look at the satellite and rocket silo. I'm just running really quickly because I have I finally made high enough level power armor with some energy shields, some personal robot port. Maybe I should make a bigger one. Robot limit is 10? Why am I holding 140 robots then? I guess I could make more of roboports. Yeah, I could make like 5 roboports here instead of having those armors. Oh well. So, how is it going? This one needs a lot of more electric engines. Didn't I grab a bunch? Ah, yes I did, but not big enough bunch. Okay, what? Okay, that's literally the last one. Okay, I got confused because the chest was empty, but it was still not done. Okay, so I have a satellite almost. So, satellite is going to be here in a few seconds. Satellite. Wait, what? Oh, no, this is the right one. 100 solar panels, 100... Oh, I need more of this. Okay, that's fine. Good, so I have satellite. I think I just need one satellite and one rocket silo, and is that the entire game? So I'm just waiting for electric units, which are electric engine units, which is going to take a while. So while it takes some time, I'm just going to talk about what the hell is what have been my impressions. So my impression number one. Okay, why are those robots not actually helping me? Is it because my personal robot limit is 10, so every other robot is actually has no idea what the hell to do? That's a possibility. Let's put a storage chest here and pick it manually. Whoa, what the hell? What? Was it my junk drawer? Maybe? Okay. It's possible. I have massive number of blue ICs for no reason. Okay, so the first thing is that having the bends move at normal speed, so the fact that the bends no longer cost any movement really simplifies a lot of things. So none of this a lot of nonsense that you had to do just to make the bends fast enough, otherwise they would be like much slower, is gone, and this is lovely. So this is a good thing. So the second thing is that the bugs are still horrible. The game is still depressing, but and actually modding this game is really difficult. Like, I thought the modding is going to be super easy, but it turned out to be fairly difficult. So these are two things I don't like about this game. Is mostly the bugs and depressing colors, and I fixed the depressing colors, and there are most that fix the bugs. So all of it is fixable. So the biggest, other than actually testing the mod, the biggest thing in this game was trying to have electricity without spamming solar. And I disconnected everything somehow. Fuck's sake. Oh, I disconnected it here. Now. Okay, now it's all connected. Okay. Having proper electricity without spamming solar is really difficult. So I wish there was some other way. But then again, like, what would be the way? Why is it not? This should be in range. Why is it not? Oh, it can dig, but it doesn't because it's already full. Alright, and it's full because it's coming from the other side. Right, that makes sense. Let's get it up. Somehow. That's fine. Okay, so they're actually not doing anything because they cannot. Okay, so getting oil in like in density settings I use, which is like everything are low but not like super low. It's hard to get oil, but it's very easy to get everything else. At least it's hard to get oil if you're trying to use it for chemical stuff and for fuel at the same time. This double line of barrels is actually pretty cute. I like this design. I think I'm going to do that more. I'm pretty sure I don't need 2 of them. One of them should be just fine. Yeah, everything about it, including this buffer chest for empty barrels, like, it's really cute. I really like this. The idea of actually using train stops as markers without actually using trains Makes some sense, but I'm not convinced by it terribly much. I wish there was a way to actually put labels on the map. That would also show here, so if it also showed here, without actually having to mouse over, that'll be really nice. One thing I don't like is I don't like this label base right arrow happy Factorio. It wasn't there. Wait, what the hell? Why is this not working? That's a serious question. Why is it not working? Did I disconnect it? Wait, none of this was connected ever. Those two were just not connected to the system. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's connect this now. Okay. So debugging the factory is kind of difficult. So like the game still doesn't have enough tools to debug the thing. What's the good stuff? Lasers. Okay. So the game doesn't have enough tools to debug the entire thing. So for example, those two pump jacks were not working for ages. And the game doesn't tell me pump jacks are not working. They don't have any way to actually go to production or any other mode to see that pump jacks are not working. Or for example, if I disconnect electricity, the game is not going to warn me that I disconnect electricity. I have to check every now and then that the numbers here make sense. And another thing about those numbers, like this is no longer makes any sense. Once I connect a single accumulator to the system, like those numbers make no sense. Oh, and I also figure out, okay, so even if it's not active, oh, okay, so so it uses 7 kilowatts because it's actually idle. So if it was actually active, you use 210. Is that right? Wait, that's wrong. So the lights use 46 kilowatts during daytime because they don't actually. So what's the percentage then? Labs are working, so yeah. I mean, kilowatts are just like that's basically 0. Roboports, they use some amount of energy, but not like crazy amount. Anyway, yeah. So oil-based and so the oil-based energy system is kind of a poor idea, even if there's cute double belt, and the cute double belt actually has a problem because it like as long as I daisy chain this like oil, that's kind of not easy. But if I wanted to branch it, let's say a branch it here because there's like a small oil patch there. That would be very difficult to actually make sure that every branch gets enough barrels and they don't block each other and so on. So, I'm not convinced, to be honest. Maybe there's a better way to actually extend it. Like have trains come here, and no, that's also going to be bad. The problem is distributing barrels coming back because it needs to send barrels both ways the same number, more or less. It doesn't have to be exactly the same number, but like if all the empty barrels go some wrong way, or if there's so many empty barrels that it blocks it, like actually maybe it cannot block it. Maybe I should just like spam empty barrels until it's completely saturated. Yeah, I'm just running around the base because I'm talking about different stuff. So the main bus is kind of it's normal main bus. There's nothing special about this. And there's a lot of random hacks around the main bus. I think I built this one a bit too late and wasted too much time doing stuff manually, and maybe I should have built a few more, like for example for big electric poles. So nothing special here. Yeah, this is pretty normal. Just normal smelting, spam everything left and right. Obviously, if you play with the bugs on, then you need to build a bunch of walls and a bunch of lasers. I'm not sure how much lasers actually changed in this game compared to the previous version. I assume it's not actually that much. This is pretty necessary system, so to make sure that boilers get priority over smelting, you need to have a bunch of splitters daisy chains. So this is half of them goes left, 3, 4. So this is half, quarter, 1, 8, 1/16. So 1/16 goes right, and 15/16 goes left. Assuming it's not saturated, because it's saturated, this is full as well. So this is fine. Okay. Oh, I need more I need to bring you more. Let's get rid of this. More engines. Okay. Can I request engines? Well, of course I can request engines. Why am I even running away? Okay, request engines. Request all the engines. That's kind of silly. Like literally, there's never going to be that many. Let's request 200 engines. How many engines do I have? Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of all the alien goo. If you want to reset something, go for it. Okay, how many engines do I have? Engines. 40 engines. That's not enough. Yeah, get all the stuff. But they're going to bring me more engines later. Yeah, go for it. Okay, that's... I need 85 more engines. And that's going to be a bit of waiting. So for some things I made a proper ratio calculations. Like, I didn't know what's going to be the end game. I just checked like, what, 2 or 3 episodes ago what's going to be the end game content. Okay, they're bringing more engines. That's kind of silly because there's such a small number. I think I just need a satellite and a rocket silo. I don't think I need anything else because that's going to be embarrassing if I actually do. So, what were the problems? So, this was fine to build late. I guess I was very late to build a proper engine factory for robots and so on. And it's a very small one. It should have been probably bigger. For some things I didn't make a big enough space. Like one mistake I've made. I mean, it's a mistake because the game changed and I kind of thought it didn't. Is building a massive factory for for blue ICs and for speed modules, and actually it's not even finished. It was supposed to have a second line like that for every single level 2 speed modules, level 2 module, and then a smaller one for level 3 modules or something. So it would just go for like I think I don't need the green one, I just need the red one, and I need blue one. Yes, so let's just go red and blue, and every single module type. So it would go like, yeah, it would go some way. A gun, obviously don't need guns, whatever. So that was my plan, but actually we don't need to spam ridiculous numbers of modules for anything anymore. We need just a few. I mean, we need some numbers, so I guess like having a level 2 factory would make sense. My green IC factory was obviously not big enough, but that's always true. I knew that. It was actually big enough for very long. I'm surprised how long it actually served me. And like the biggest thing you need like a massive green IC factory is just to make blue ICs, because one blue IC, if you take a look at this, where is it? IC, intermediates. No, intermediates. Okay. So one blue IC requires 20 plus whatever comes here, so this requires 24 green ICs for one. And then you need a lot of blue ICs for many things, so this is the main reason. And because we don't need that many speed modules, you don't actually need to spam green ICs all that much. I kinda like made this massive factory and massive smeltery on the top, just to make sure it's there. Okay, did I get any? Okay, 10 more. Oh well. So much waiting. Don't think I have anything else past that, so I'm just going to walk around and talk, and it's probably going to be a bit distracting because I keep walking around. Yeah, more engines. Can I make engines manually? No, I need lubricant for that. Okay, so sadly I cannot. Can I make those engines manually? I don't think so. Let's take a look. Can I? This recipe can't be crafted by hand. Okay, yeah, I remember it correctly. I wasn't sure, but that's what I thought. I know some of the recipes can be crafted by hand, but I don't remember which ones. So, one big problem with this game is that you have those junk slots, but there's no way to actually make this so you... so for example, let's say there's steel. And let's say you never actually use robots to do anything with steel. So everything where steel actually has to go, goes there by belt. So at least let's just completely ignore this problem, because it's going to just complicate things even more for no reason. So sometimes you want to request some steel, and you want a steel buffer, and sometimes you want to yeah, whatever. I don't think you can finish everything. And sometimes you want to get rid of excess steel you accidentally have. So to get rid of steel, you need to have a requester just for steel, and to provide you steel, you need to provide a just for steel. But if you have both at the same time, the provider is just going to just completely swamp the requester, and then you cannot junk anything because it's going to be full. So what is even the point? I don't know if there's any like combinator stuff that you could use. I don't think so. So basically, it feels like it's not complete. Like the system is just not complete. Like they added a new functionality of logistics trash, but it really needs like a deconstruction chests and trash chests or something like that. And maybe there's some way to do that with combinators. If there's any way, please tell me in the comments or some other way. I mean, I'm very easy to reach in like billion different ways online. So if there is a way, please tell me, but I don't think there is. Alright, so it's going to be a lot more waiting. I should probably like build a bunch more. Yeah, let's go up and build a few more. I could upgrade them to, yeah, let's upgrade them to the yellow ones, so there's going to be slightly less waiting. Fine. Okay, I need 2 of them upgraded to yellow ones. Yellow one and the yellow one, and it's going to be slightly faster. Not massively. So, what else? So calculating different ratios is kind of difficult, so quite a few times I had to spend time calculating ratios between things. And I discovered the proper ratios for proper oil economy, which was surprising. I thought cracking if I want to crack something into solid fuel, or process something into solid fuel, I thought I'm going to do it separately. But for heavy oil, apparently the correct process is heavy into light into fuel, not heavy into fuel. But for gas, it's like, but the next one doesn't work. So this one, like you do it this way, but this way directly. So if I wanted more solid fuel, I should, well, I don't have any petroleum gas. Oh well. Okay, actually I have excess light fuel, that's strange. Oh well. And I don't know if there's any way to actually have, so you could have cracking of different kinds, but unless you manually flip this one, depending on the numbers you want, it's relatively difficult to control it. And to be honest, like, if I actually, if I didn't have this oil-based power plant, if I simply used the most simple version of spamming solar, then I wouldn't need that. I would just have cracking, and some small number for lubricant, and the only thing that would come out of it is lubricant and petroleum gas. And the lubricant would just come to like a small factory. So more things. If I had a landfill mode, that would make my life so much easier, because not even for landfill, but like, let's say, like, let's take a look at this not here, actually here as well, but like, just look at this. If I could just like landfill this, so I have like a really straight a straight coastline, then I could just put pumps in a really nice way instead of just this mess. What the hell is this mess? If I just like landfilled it so I have a straight coastline, it would be so much nicer, because it still wastes all that space that I could landfill and actually put something here. So that's a mod I kind of want to play with. So the mod I want to play with is something that gives me landfill. I never actually played with that. Something that gives me alien ore, so I can disable the bugs completely. And maybe some mod that actually like creates like more complex chains of stuff, like Bob's mods. Of course, I'm going to have to set up a happy version of Bob's mods. Okay. I played like Peaceful and Bob's mods and some other mods together in previous version of Factorio, and it was fine. The problem is that because Happy Factorio is now a mod, it's going to be it's going to be relatively difficult to make a mod for a mod that overrides some random stuff in other mods. Come on, game. How slow are you? 43 more. Yes. Okay, I need 40 more. It's gonna take a while. So what else? I mean, smelter is normal. I don't think I've done anything weird here. Like, this is normal. I'm not sure if I can use one pump to pump both of them. And I don't need, if I need 13 or 14 of them. I've heard both versions, so some people say I need 14 and some people say I need 13, so I'm not sure if I need an extra boiler or not. And why does it say 9 points something water and not 10? Is it max or is it not max? I don't know. that's one of the things I never actually learned because I always found solar like everybody else. Okay. Wow, one more. Yeah, this late game waiting because I wasn't prepared. Actually, I guess like there would be late game waiting for something, if not for this, then for some other product. It's pretty much impossible to finish everything at the same time, so well, that's how it works. Okay. And another thing that I kind of dislike is, okay, so let's say I requested, 50 steel furnaces at some point, right? I had 50 here. So I had 14 here, and they brought me here. Yeah, like what the hell? Why isn't it merged together? It just wastes my inventory slot. And related question, why don't I have more slots? Oh, and another related question is, for example, I'm requesting 300 fast transport belts. Can I get rid of some belts? So I want to temporarily get rid of the belts, but so if I, let's say, put the belts into trash, because I have too many, I disassembled some big belt, and now I have too many transport belts. So yeah, so this is going to be a talking episode. It's 20 minutes of talking already, and that's going to be more because I want to just finish this episode probably, if possible. So there's no way to actually do it, because if I put a requester just for transport belts, it's going to get filled immediately from production of transport belts. And if I put a storage, it's also going to get filled. Well, I guess I could put a storage and then just... Okay, this makes some sense. So if I put a storage just for this random garbage, then it gets stuff from junk, but it also... But then, like, if I, for example, had, like, random coal, and I would put it here, would it go to storage or would it go to requester just? Well, actually it makes some sense. So let's say I put transport belts here, and let's say I have too many, but I don't have any requester for that. Then it should put them in the storage, right? But if I put, like, let's say red ICs there, okay, let's give it a try. And red ICs. So red ICs should go over there, and belts should go here. Okay, so it actually works, sort of. So it prioritizes requested just over storage. Okay, so the reason it didn't work is because my system was not fully connected. Okay, so it sort of works, except then I actually have to go here and get stuff from here because I cannot, like, it's never going to get some from storage chest. Okay, that makes some sense, but I still feel level 7. How many levels does it have? Oh well. Okay, so I see some logic, but I still feel that there should be, I guess, whatever. Okay, so storage works. Sort of. Alright, 20 more and we're done. I'm not going to finish all the research this time, there's no point, I just have to clear a bunch more aliens. And I really dislike this part of the game, so I'm not going to. It's actually pretty common to actually dislike some part of the game. Okay, so more random observations. Many times I disconnected a big part of my base, and what I need to do is I need to start using big electric poles for electric backbone and get medium electric poles just so never connect the factory for big electric poles. So let's say this actually is connected by medium electric poles. But sometimes, like, let's say big electric poles go here, and they go up, and they go factory to factory instead of backbone to factory. Which is fine, as long as I don't try to rebuild the factory. Well, sometimes I rebuild the backbone, but if I'm rebuilding a backbone, at least I know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so in 12 more? Yeah, so close, so close. Let's give me 12 more. This is slow. That doesn't seem necessary. Okay, this is gone. Guess I could put one here. Get some more. Okay, there's going to be still some more left afterwards. That's just fine. Let's not touch it. I'm just 12 engines away from winning the game, so let's not try to do anything else. So as you can see, I have not used a single train, because trains are really underpowered. Where are my engines? And I use tanker trains, but that's also like kind of underwhelming. So I tried to use trains in another game. I have it on Google Plus, so you can just read about it. I also like I think put all the screenshots and all the text on my blog as well in a single post. Since Google Plus is kind of hard to read. Okay. I mean Google Plus is hard to search, which is really ironic because it's by Google, but whatever, by Alphabet. Alright, so what was I saying? Yeah, so trains are, as you can see, I have not used trains and I have not used level 3 anything. I have a bunch of level 3 assembly machines, but I don't have any level 3 belts or, I mean, for express underground, like I don't use that. It's slightly faster, but is this worth it? It doesn't actually say how faster it is. The problem is that it requires lubricant and that makes the entire thing so much messier. If it didn't, if it just required like a bunch extra, like let's say it required I don't know, green IC. So like 5 gears, 1 transport belt and some green ICs. That'd be very easy to make, or some steel or whatever. Wait, did they change the recipes? Oh, they actually changed the recipes. I think, okay, I think they used to require the previous level of so I think this one used to require a fast transport belt, so you couldn't upgrade them this way. So I think they changed the recipes in this version. I just noticed this. Kinda embarrassing. Okay, so this actually requires advanced circuits. Okay, give me some. How many do I have? All of them. Alright, we're almost there, almost there. I hope I'm not going to like learn that everything just falls apart now. That's going to be so embarrassing. Come on! Come on, all the wait. Why am I waiting? Okay, let's not request anymore. Substations are the thing I rarely use. Okay. So, rocket. Where is the rocket side? Are all the bugs going to attack me afterwards? I hope not. That's going to be super embarrassing if that happens. Whoa, that's massive. Can I put a satellite here? Oh, what is this? Oh, so I need more stuff. I need rocket power. Oh my god. Okay, so this is not the end of the game. I need more stuff. Okay, that's embarrassing. I thought that's the end of the game. I thought I just need a satellite, but apparently not, so all the talk is kind of for naught. Okay, so I'm going to end the episode now, and in the next episode I'm actually going to finish this game. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!